back to another episode of BaineWolf Plays Minecraft Contraptions. Uh, I finally decided on a name to call the series, and I've still not uploaded any of them. But today, this is what we're going to build. It's a combination of this machine we built last episode, and this one over here we built the first time. As I'd mentioned, I wanted these to be right next to each other, and after building the one with the pistons, I realized, hey, I can just spread them out and then make them next to each other. So we're going to get busy building it. Plus, I've also added the reset line up here for the top piston, so it sounds like they all fire equally. And you can see I played a little offline and built this. So let's get building. Of course, first we need the button, the spot for the buttons, and we'll throw these down real quick like. Let's see, these are going to be pistons right here. That's right. I'm just going to do a real quick build of this. Hopefully this will be a short episode, since I'm really just rehashing what I've done in the last two episodes. Just wanted to I wanted to finish out my thought process on this, and then I might move on to building something else. I'd like to do a what kind of gate's that called? Kind of like a gate to a castle, not a drawbridge. Oh goodness, my mind has went blank. Half the time I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Last time I noticed when I was editing, I said I'm going to put a button right here, and I'm in a stone block. For some reason I had buttons on the brain. And this setup, you know, is just identical to the last one. And I'll probably be referring to my other build, just so hopefully I don't build it wrong. Halfway through that build, I realized I'd built the top one level too low, and I had to redo everything. Glad I wasn't recording at the time, but then again, it might have been a good laugh for some of y'all, whoever might be watching this. Alright, let's see here. I know I gotta go out. Let's see, is it 2 or 3, I think. And that gives me the room to spread it out. So it's 5 wide for the main gate, and then 11 wide for the rest. But it's still a lot smaller. I should have gave you the overview of it. Let me run over here and do that real quick. As you can see, that one was the really long one. It's like 21 blocks, and that one was like 16 blocks. And you know, I don't know if I ever counted this or not. It may be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so it's 16 blocks as well. Same as the pistons here. The only difference is when you hit that button, you don't hear all these. Whoa! When you hit the buttons, you don't hear all the pistons move. This is a completely quiet one, except for these pistons that are right here behind the button. And we'll show how all this works as we go. Okay. Now we need to build the part that makes it the reset for this one. And I'll be right back. Okay, so 2 things happened. I built all of this, thought I was recording, and talked about how I built it and all that good stuff. And then I built a big piece up here and hit record again to stop recording, and started recording. And then it was a disappointment. So I tore all this down up here. I left this because this is the kind of the basic part for that down there, because we're gonna have to repeat it up here. But let me explain a little bit what I built. That was the line I was fixing to put in. You add torches to the top, and then on those blocks you add redstone torches, and this is my reset line. It's 1 block above my splitter. My splitter cables just come out and run to these latches. These latches are the real simple latches I built in the first one. And they're, as you can see now, they're all side by side like I wanted them. Not directly side by side, but close enough for me. And then I've added the inverters to the end of the line. Okay, so we've got a reset line that runs up here. If you hit the wrong button, these activate, and I had to add this delay here because for some reason my other one over there doesn't do this, but for this one, I don't know if it's a directional based thing. When I hit a wrong one, there's a delay that's longer than the delay for my reset line, and it leaves it active. So what I had to do was add a delay here, so if any of these are triggered, this line's delayed long enough that the signal goes through and then it gets reset and then goes back off. So this stays off at all times. Now this line is just a cobblestone line with these torches able to turn these lines off. Okay, so that kind of really quickly explains it. I explained it as I built it earlier, but because y'all didn't get to hear that, that was a quick explanation. Now we have the top set up, and I even showed how all this worked. I'm just disappointed in myself. But we can't use the torches, so we have to have a redstone reset, a signal to reset the redstone up here. So that's going to be right here. And this will be, it's just like our reset down there. It's going to be set up the same, except where we have a reset for the latches on this side. We're also going to have a reset, or a, you trigger one, they're all going to be on here. So no matter which top one you trigger, it will hit a reset for the pistons. So it automatically resets the pistons. So all we got to do, let me go ahead and put these down here too. Okay, so what we need to do is put redstone torches, just like the other one, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, hopefully you can hear me better now. My mic was down below my chin. So this is going to be the reset line, this top part here. Got two reset lines. One's going to be, like I said, for the latches, and one will be for the pistons. So let me go ahead and set the code for this one. So I want this one, this is going to be 1, so it doesn't need 1. That doesn't need 1. And that one. Okay, so 1 and 4 is my good ones on the top. And now I need a reset. No matter which one of these gets hit, I need to reset the pistons. If not, you'll be able to tell which piston is locked. I mean, which one's the actual correct code, because the piston won't move. So all we have to do is throw some redstone here, a torch, not there, and some redstone there. Now, what happens is when I hit the button, the piston comes up, allowing the power to go through, which turns off that torch, which turns on this torch, which turns on this redstone, which turns off this torch, which turns these off. And by the time all that happens, the piston, these turn off, the piston goes down, and when the piston goes down, you lose power. Right? It completes the loop. So it's just a reset for the piston. You can almost see it happen. But anyway, that's how that works. So now that we have the piston reset, so the piston will always reset and you can't tell which one you have, we have to build the signal splitter, just like we did down there, like we did on the other side as well. This comes out. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Always hard for me to remember that one for some reason. So I've already got one out here. Okay, yeah, that's it. So we gotta bring this one over one. Bring that out one more. And there. Now our signal splitter is built. All we need are a few more pieces of redstone dust, and this part will be complete. Well, the signal splitter will be complete. This is what I call my signal splitter. Looks like an antenna. Now we build this same setup up here. So we come through the ground. I gotta come up one. I'm gonna erase that one. might as well not erase that one because these have got to come on out. Okay, might as well just build all of these out. Basically, I'm going to be building the same setup up here, so I will be right back. Alright, since I forgot y'all didn't get to see how this down here was built, this part right here is pretty simple. It's those simple latch gates. But I'm going to go ahead and show the reset line being built. So first we come off of these right here. And right here. Whoop. My goodness. Yeah, well, that was actually where I needed it. Okay. That makes our inverter for these, because we want these to be on at all times. I mean off at all times. Because when they come on, if you hit a bad one and they come on, it's going to it's going to reset all the lines. And the reason this stays on is because this powers that block. So it looks like it's not connected, but it sort of is. Alright, and this is the reset line. As you can see, it's resetting it because it stays on for a split second. Alright, and so all those lines have reset. And those are working. So there's a place you have to set your code. These are, you put your opposites here, and you put opposites here of what you want to use. And now, for the part I might not be able to remember, instead of putting them on a post, you just put them on the end like this, and then you run it down. I think I'll put it like this. I wish I had a picture over to the side so I could see what I was doing. Oh, come on now. I ain't been having too much problem with the double clicking stuff, but it's causing me some problems. Okay, so now here is also where you put the opposite. So I want 1 and 4 to have a torch on it. 1 and 4. So as long as one of those are on, this line right here will stay. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, right there. This one will stay lit. So unless both of those get turned off, this line will always stay on. I'll stop that right there. Okay. So that's like a NOR gate. This one nor this one can be on, or something like that. One of them weird gates. Okay, and the same thing goes here. Here, and here. And yeah, that one does not power this line because this one's too low and this one's too far out. So at first I thought that was going to keep that one powered, but it doesn't. It works the way I intended it to. Oh, but this one here is also one you have to set. This one will be the 3 and the 5. So I don't need one here. I don't need one here. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, so I already recorded this once, but again I forgot to hit the record button. So let me show you how I did this. On top of these that are the bottom sections on off button switch doohickey, I have placed these with redstone on top, and as long as one of those are on, this will, as long as either one of those torches on, this stays on. So both of them have to go off in order to turn this one off. Both of the top ones have to go off in order to turn this one off. Okay, and now that we've got those, Now we make this latch. You can see I left some of it already here. It's really simple. Another gate, basically the same thing, that when this one comes on, it'll turn one off, and when the other one comes on, it'll turn that one off, which creates a gate that keeps this one off unless both of them are off. If both of those are off, this one comes on, and if this one comes on, you have it open the door. Let me find my door here, because we got to test it. We can't just let it go unproven. Okay, so there'll be our door, just for proof of that it works. Okay, now I need my reset lines to come from here and go down. And I'm not sure how I did it on my other one, but it basically works the same way as what I'm fixing to do here. It's basically here and there and here and here. I may have done it different, a little bit different on the other one. So there. Go ahead and go here. And just for fun, because I know I didn't want it to go back. I knew it couldn't, but when I first built the other one, I put that there because I didn't know how I was going to bring it down. I could have just went straight down with it. I mean, that's keeping it on. That's not good. I need to change that one more time. Well, that's easy. There. So that brings our signal down then. And now I got to bring the other side up. So if it goes here, we can turn that one off. And this one's much easier. Going up's much easier than going down. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, I don't remember how I did on the other side, but I know how to get it to work anyway. So that one's on. So for just to get just to get this to work, I'm gonna do it this way. There. Wait, is that? That's not the. Oh, that's not the reset line. Okay, that makes sense. So now I can bring it up here. Okay, this. Oh, that's getting annoying. Double clicking both of these, and it's starting to run slow. Don't take much for my world to start running slow. Okay, and there might be something running in the background besides fraps. Wait a minute, that should have been off. Why is that on? I guess that right there was powering it. Okay. So maybe I just need to run it here and then up to there? No, 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 no. Why did that turn on like that? That shouldn't have turned on. Why is it doing that? On. Off. Is there one over there? No. Oh, I guess that one's powering this one. Okay. So it's that one that I need to go into. I don't remember how I did that last time. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I figured out what I did differently. One thing is, I didn't put that on this side. I put it on this side. Now how did I build that? I think it was here. Right there. Nope, that's keeping that one on. Yeah, that's got to keep that on. Okay, yeah, that's good. I forgot. I'll be right back in just a second. Alright, so I got it figured out now. Took me a little bit there. So first, this one comes up from the bottom and just comes straight across and connects. And then what I have to do is put the little bridge on the other end that goes down. And what happens is when this one... Okay, wrong place. When this one hits this, a straight line, it'll also power this one, which sends the signal down through there, which sends it through there, which sends it through here, back up. Uh-oh. I have a loop created here. How do I keep it from creating a loop? I have to look at my other one. It comes up, it goes through, sends it down, goes through. Okay, it's got to tie in. Okay, that one ties in differently. This one is tied in to the actual reset. So yeah, when that resets, that goes off. This will come on. Huh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that doesn't keep signaling. Oh, that was a good one. Hold on. Okay. Let me chase the signal again. Okay, I'm gonna chase it from the door reset here. So it comes through here. It activates this, which in turn activates that reset and stops. No, it can't go that way. It can only go. Well, it does activate that, but it doesn't matter. It goes through here, turns this off, turns this on. I'm just chasing the wire here. Then runs through here, activates that one, then runs back down through here, and then back through there, at which point it would reactivate it. And I'm not sure why it's not reactivating it. That makes absolutely no sense to me. I'm really not sure why that's not reactivating it. I would have to have a second person play in to watch the background back here, because I can't get up here quick enough. There's way too much lag. Let's see if it even triggers any of this. That's not a good one, is it? Neither one of these are reset. Okay, so yeah, that one ain't gonna reset it. I guess I am having that problem I was having earlier with the reset taking place too soon. Oh. If the reset line is hit, there needed to be a delay. Oh, well, I found a flaw in my build. Okay, let's work this out. If I hit a reset here, I reset that line, and I also reset the top line, which flows up through here. Okay, here's what I don't need to happen. I don't need it to hit that reset line. I just need it to reset a line, which would be here. Oh my goodness, this is getting bad. which is always on, then if these get hit, this is where it's going to make the difference. The bottom reset resets this side. The top reset will reset this side. Oh no, they both can't be on like that. Okay. If the top resets, it goes down. If the bottom resets, it goes up. But once it goes up, it stops itself. It flows down, through, and up. Yeah. So it's not a continuous loop. This one right here doesn't need to be there. There. That solved my problem. So now what happens is, there. These reset. They trigger the bottom to reset first. Then it travels up and resets the top. Here. Okay, that should be right. Now let's see if this works. What was my code? 1, 4. The door opened. Can't stand it when I ain't got a oh man, this is getting bad. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. So we've done that, and if we hit a bad one, it closes the door, and it also resets. If these are all on, it's reset, and if those are all on, it's reset. So once again, you put your negative, you put your bad keys here, you put your good ones here on these this bottom row, and you put your good ones on this back row. This back row's the top, the front row's the bottom, and they control whether or not the door opens when you hit them. So just to show that it works, if I take this one off and this one off, and well, I could have left that one on. I'm gonna make it the 4 outside keys. So now I need to fly up and change those. Whoop. So now all my resets will be set to the inside keys. And then I fly down here. I take that one off and put one there. And I'll leave that one where it's at because it's fine. And I'll put one here. And take that one off. And leave that one on. Oh. Now, if I hit that one, that's a reset, so it no longer works. So in just a few seconds, I've changed the code on my key lock. So I hit the 2 outside there, the 2 outside here, and the door opens. Now what I could see is this being like in a wall. It could actually be hidden really easily. Oop. Oh, this ain't gonna be. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me! Come on now. Oh, this is just great. Forget it. I'm letting it put them. I mean, my computer has completely went crazy on me. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, so you had them like this, but then, you know, why not? This is annoying. Oh, if it's not in front, it's on top. Well. You know, and you had this whole wall, and it's just a wall of buttons. And, you know, the only ones that are good are right here that actually do anything. And you could even put pistons all the way up and down, just like I did these. So you wouldn't have a clue what pistons actually, you know, what buttons actually are usable. But still, you know where your codes are. If you knew how many to count in or whatever. And you could do it the same way this way and then have your door off somewhere. But another feature I had thought about adding, to make this even more. Oh my goodness. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can solve this. Okay. Well, maybe my world's just getting too big for its britches. But anyway, this is what I was thinking. Have another button that is only for opening the door. So instead of having it going straight to the door, you pretty much have another another ooh. So those go off. I mean, that comes on and turns this one off. So that one's on. But you have another line up here that's also on. Oh, this is getting so annoying. I want to place one block, not 15. So now this could still run to the door, I guess. But you would have a oh my goodness. Whatever. You could have the button run to that, which would then turn it off. And if I'm not mistaken, this, no, not this. I gotta have it something else. I gotta have this one off. No, it'll be like this. I know this ain't the perfect. This isn't the perfect setup. All this would be behind the scenes. The door would be moved over. But what in the world have I done? Oh, there. So those would be there. Now they're all reset. Now what this does is once this door is activated, you know, I like that. I like the idea of having a delay. And this is something else you could do. Add delays to your line. So so you've got time to get, like if your door's not right by the activation button, what this would do is would save you from like say you punched in your key, well the door still doesn't open. You have to walk over to the door, hit the button. Might take it a few seconds and nothing happened. Oh yeah, I reset all my lines, didn't I? So now I've hit all my buttons. This would just make it one step further for somebody trying to figure out your code, because then they'd have to walk away, hit the button. Man, that didn't delay worth a flip. But see, once the button's been hit, that's the problem, because now you gotta go back and hit it again. This only activates that button one time. So I hit the button and I'm through, and the door shuts. Now you could put a pulse lengthener on here, you know, if this was out away from here and all that good stuff. But this was just to show how that setup over there worked. Now I figured out why that wasn't looping through. Or, you know, you make the top reset the bottom, and then the bottom resets the top, sort of. If that makes any sense to anybody. Okay, so that's pretty much how I built it. And you could see how it would work right there. I had a reset here, so when you walk in, it resets the lock. And I had a reset built on the door, just like we did the others, that once you come through the door, it reset the lock, but then you could get out. And what I would do is, if I built that button, I would thicken that wall up, and I would run the activation button to maybe like right here. So you'd hit this button, and you'd stand here and wait for the door to open, then you'd run through, and it would reset the lock for you. And you wouldn't actually have the reset on the pressure plate. The pressure plate would just be there to get out. to get back out. Alright, well I guess this wraps up another episode of BaineWolf Plays Minecraft Creations, what was it? Contraptions, yeah. BaineWolf Plays Minecraft Contraptions. Alright, we'll see y'all next time.